So let's talk about content. Obviously, it's an important thing. How would you tackle it?
Okay, so start off with think about those people that you're trying to attract through your website. So, what is that key message that you need to get across as soon as someone has hit the website? What do they need to see to know that they are in the right place for the service they want and that you are the person that they need to provide that service or those products for them? So, starting off with a really engaging key statement is the first place to start, and that's what needs to be on the top of the homepage, seen straight away, really nice and visible. And then they can take it from there. And I think it's a really good idea if you've got a service based business to write about each service that you offer, because then that's your core content. That's a really important thing that you need to get across. And then you can probably use bits of that content on the homepage to signpost the services page. And so you're kind of working backwards in some ways. I think some people think they start with the homepage, write all the content for that. But if you write your services content, then you can take bits of that for the homepage, and you've kind of got two birds done with one stone there. So yeah, it really is important to think about that like that. And it's also important to think about headings and think about the words that people are going to be searching for when they search for your type of business, and include those words in the headings. So you need to be using the language that your customer is going to be using, not the kind of jargon that perhaps you use in the day-to-day working in that industry, because perhaps they're not the words that your customer thinks of. So it's important to do that. And that's really the starting point. It's thinking about that key message, it's thinking about those headings, it's thinking about what is the important information, those key bits of information, working from there, and then the rest of it will come out. And I think as well, it's important to have a good about page. But when you're writing your about page, you need to still keep it relevant to your ideal client. You know, if you want to write a whole autobiography, go and do that and create a book. Don't stick it all on your about page. Keep your about information relevant to your business, to what your ideal client's going to want to know, with a bit of character in there, obviously. But yeah, do continuously, when you're writing your content, think about that ideal client or that website visitor.
Yeah, because one of the things that people don't seem to realise about their website is that people aren't going to hit their homepage first time. They're going to type into Google or other search engines, and they're going to land on one of those subpages, whether it's a service individual service page, or whether it's a service summary page, or whether it's an about page. Whatever they've typed into Google is where they're going to surface. So that's why it's important that you get those content, like you said, you get the content right on the subpages, because the homepage is arguably not anywhere near as important as you think it is. And as we always say with homepages, they're more of a signposting page.
Yeah.
So you can borrow summary copy from other pages to kind of push people through to actually to buy and things. So yeah, it's interesting.
Absolutely.